What's up guys, Black Horse here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling 2020 for yet another episode of Redemption Ride, our Williams Martini career mode. The episode comes a bit later compared to what I usually have for upload pattern, but I had quite a lot of things to do recently, and also, I mean, we did take probably one of the fattest L's I've taken recently. I mean, yeah, it was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurt. Losing 2 Grand Tours at the final stage in the matter of 3 days. Yeah, it felt bad. It felt bad. But today's episode will be quite rapid. We will have Québec, Montréal, the World Championships, both temporal and road race, and that is if I manage once again to tweak this save so I can go to the World Champs. I forgot how I did it last year. I'm not going to lie to you. So yeah. But it starts today with a stage, or the Classic of Quebec. My team is completely fucked energy-wise. I mean, Alessandro still has his fitness peak. That's good. Giga, all that with a fitness peak. Let's fucking go. Who's got less than 90 days of race? Let's be real. Yeah, nice 102 here. Alright, Alex Smith, Canizales, and Dolescat, you're on your own terrain. Connor Swift, Lenny Rada, Covey, and Conchi will have the same team for both this race and the Classique de Montréal. And we're on the way. -5 for Alessandro Covey, an L for Joe's favorite rider. However, a decent day for the rest of the riders. Sorry, we didn't go for Nicola Conchi. I've gone with Battistella because Conchi had no fitness and Battistella had. So, I mean, the equation was somewhat simple. And as per usual, this Classique de Québec is proving to be one of the most entertaining races there is in the calendar. I mean, look at this. There's 30k left. There hasn't been a single breakaway. There's only 60 riders in the peloton because the other one decided to dip. I mean, apart from that, it's been great. I mean, I'm enjoying watching the river on the right. Wait, I don't even know what that is. Just some nice Pepsi signs here and there. No, it's just fun. It's fun. Is the Mavic car gonna crash into? Oh my god! This is the most entertaining thing there's been. A crash between 2 fake Skodas. That's how shit this race is. I'm actually coming to the point where I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Because there's 6k left, and I've got a lot of riders able to do well. None of them, I think, is able to win, though. Alright, rider behind Dolescat. I'll have Battistella behind them lot. Connor Swift. You know what, I think that's safe. Giga, take the lead of Battistella. Come on. First of all, we're going to try and come back on the lead. If we can't do so, that means, Connor, I need you to accelerate by pushing them pedals. Thank you, mate. I love that from you. Oop, no, I panicked. Hold up. I've made a... I appear to have made a mistake. Isn't it I? Oh, I didn't press I. That's probably why. That makes sense, yeah. Who's that? Is that Van Aert? No, Woutman, come on. Allow it. Fuck off. Thank you. That's Sam Bennett! Sam Bennett has attacked with Wout Van Aert. God, we really live in an odd era. We really do. Connor Swift is going to come back on them lot. Bish, bash, bosh. Thank you, Connor. Love that from you. Alright, Dolescat, Lenny Rada, Samuele Battistella for the dub. Anyone on my wheel? Yep, David Godu. Not a bad wheel, to be fair. Come on! Lenny Rada starts his effort. There goes Samuele Battistella. And shock, it's a win. I'm actually quite shocked, to be fair. But yeah, nice. Love that. Big up. 1, 2, and potentially 7th? 8th for Colin Dolescat. Probably his best result in his career. Love that. Lenny Rada wins a stage. Well, he wins a race and then he has a -3. Great. This race is going to be stupendous. If I end up in the top 20, then something oddly wrong has happened. Because I'm going to have to rely on Colin Dolescat and Alex Smith Canizales. I mean, I'm not going to be able to count on Canizales because he just crashed with Uran Mühlberger. For fuck's sake! Darrell Impey as well. Withdrawing, oh god, the stats of Darryl MP. Alright, if you lot could allow Alex Smith to make his comeback, that would be more than appreciated. Oh, Caruso! Did he just get a... Oh, he just got a puncture. Oh, wow. As Aurélien Paré-Pendre, the most recent sprinter in the peloton, just crashed. A lot of crashes happening here in Montréal. Sadly, Alex Smith could not handle the rhythm in the first group. I mean, he's been struggling the entire day just with staying in this first group, which was somewhat of a mystery for me. But, I mean, we do have Battistella still in the first group. If it comes to a sprint, I'm there. If it doesn't, I'm not. Garcia Cortina has attacked with Quinn Simons, Wout van Aert, Schachman, Lutsenko, Cornelissen, Dylan Sam Ben. Sam, man, come on, stop that. Lutsenko goes again. I think they might have just sealed the wheel. Yeah, Covid, you want to help me? Like, you're a lap down, but still. What? Slowly coming back. We're slowly coming... Oh, wait, we're not. I hadn't seen Garcia Cortina attacked. I hadn't seen that. I need them lot to stop, but they're not going to do so. Yeah, we'll be fighting for a top 10 today. Geraint Thomas has started his effort, trying to come back on the leaders. 2.3k to go. I can go now, because there were going to be bare corners. George Bennett, sorry, not George. Sam Bennett in the first group, Van Aert. Garcia Cortina's not as strong as I expected him to be. And Sam Bennett wins today in Montreal. Battistella is going to easily lead the group behind. Yeah, I think I probably should have followed that attack from Garcia Cortina, but I just wasn't well placed enough. Alright, well, 9th place. My saves didn't crash. I was actually able to do to actually select riders and to launch the World Championships. This is incredible. Because for those who've been following the save, you know that Season 1 I couldn't do the World Championships. And Season 2 it took me about 3 hours to make them work. Wow! Thank you, PCM, for allowing me to, like, not waste time on something unnecessary. My guys. What are we saying for Geraint Thomas? Solid -4? Come on. Oh, not bad. Not bad. For the old rider, I don't know how old he is now. Probably like 37 in this save. But can Hans Hüttebø aim for a back-to-back rainbow jerseys? We'll see. It has to be mentioned that there is a hill towards the end. So maybe 76 might not be the best thing. I'm currently 7th, 16 seconds behind the current leader, Nicky Mena from Belgium, the 76 time trial, but 59 mountain. I expect him to struggle in this third intermediate. Alright, I've pushed Geraint way too much, and he's going to struggle to read the line. A line where Julius Jones from Caraural has taken first place, a minute ahead of Nicky Mena, proving that this climb is actually somewhat important, and you need to be a decent climber to get over it. So the chances of winning with Hans Hüttebø might have taken quite a huge toll here, as Geraint Thomas will cross the line in Firenze. He's been struggling towards the end. It's going to be 5th place, 53 seconds behind the Aussie. You've got Ron Dennis. You've got Tom Dumoulin. You will have Victor Campenaerts, but very soon you shall have the current world champion Hans Hüttebø with a decent day. Come on, son. 82 flats, 85 time trials, 72 mountains for our Brit. What can he do today in Firenze on Italian soil, as Scott Davis is currently starting or finishing actually the climb here before the third intermediate time, I guess. What's he gonna be for Scott Davis? Probably not something good, knowing that he was already a minute down. He's now 2 minutes down. Yep, you need to be a good climber, as I've said. Campenaerts might be out of the equation with Hans Hüttebø. I think Tom Dumoulin could potentially be the rider to look out for in today's time trial. Campenaerts got first at the first intermediate. Hans Hüttebø, 1 second behind the Belgian. Alright, we're sticking with him for now. It's not too bad, as we have a new leader in town. Thomas de Gendt has taken first place in Firenze. And once again, there is 1 second between Hans Hüttebø and Victor Campenaerts at the intermediate. We have 51 seconds on Dumoulin, 21 on Ron Dennis. Tobias Foss has taken first place at the intermediate. How is the Norwegian doing? Where is he? He's third place for Tobias Foss in Firenze. Interesting to see that the decent climber / time trialists are doing well Pavel Sivakov will be the next one to cross the line here. We'll see how the Russian, or the Franco-Russian, does as he crosses the line in just less than 500 meters. Pavel Sivakov across the line in Firenze. What can he do? 4th place. Thomas de Gendt has done a very, very strong climb and mainly a very strong descent. Hans Sulebe has destroyed the intermediate. My guy, 20 seconds on Rennes, 22 on Victor Campenart. You just need to cruise until the line now, Hans, and the title will be yours. Come on, son, you've got this. Tom Dumoulin is the first leader to cross the line. He's going to take 1st place ahead of Thomas de Gendt. I'm just going to increase the rhythm with Hans for a second here. Rowan Dennis, who is 2nd at the intermediate, the closest one to Hans Sulebe. What can he do? He can take 1st place 2 seconds quicker than the rider from Jumbo-Visma, Tom Dumoulin. Victor Campenart soon crossing the line. The Belgian, what can he do? The former European time trial champion, Campenart, 2nd place, 1 second behind Rowan Dennis. But here comes Hans Sulebe across the line for the Brit. 39 seconds quicker than Rowan Dennis. Hans Sulebe retains his title and makes it a 2nd World Championship title for Williams Martini Cycling. Let's get in. I actually meant either let's go or get in there, not let's get in. That physically doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's too good. It was just too good. What a lad. What a lad. 23-year-old, already 2-time world champion, stage winner on the Grand Tours. You can't really go wrong with this man, can you? 1 stage on the Vuelta. Yeah, no, love that from him. Love that from him. Absolutely stupendous work by Hans Sulebe. And on the way for the road race of those World Championships. Can Maxi Schachmann go for the double? Can FDJ go for a 3rd year in Rainbow? Those questions will be answered in just under 275 kilometers here in Norway. I believe we are in Bergen, if I'm correct. We will be reaching Bergen, at least, that's for sure. At the end of this circuit, we've got a lot of riders from our team, mainly Tom Pidcock, who will be looking to add a rainbow jersey to his collection, at least a men's road race, and not an under 23, as I think he's won one, but I could be wrong. Hans Sulebe, maybe doing for the double, you never know. Gegenhardt also could be fighting potentially for something. Lenny Rada coming out of his win in Quebec with sadly a bad day. Ethan Aita is just here to fill in the numbers if it goes to a sprint, because PCM considers this a sprint stage. O'Angel as well from our team, who will be resigning next year. And finally, Scott Thwaites. He's just there in it. Right, we've started the 2nd climb of the day. I've failed to cover the 1st lap because I'm a poor YouTuber. But yeah, the peloton heading into the Solomon Hill for the 2nd time today with a break. 4.5 minutes ahead, we've got Matthias Brendler for Österreich. We've got Jorge Gonçalves for Portugal. We've got Will Barter for the United States of America. And finally, we have former world champion, Vuelta winner, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, Spanish champion, probably 73-year-old Alejandro Valverde in the breakaway. And sadly, there's been a crash in the downhill of the Solomon Hill, and we've lost Owen Dole in the process, alongside Rob Power, Ryan Mullin, and Anton Dionysiev for Kazakhstan. I'm not going to pace because I don't really wish to come back, if I'm going to be honest. Huge crash in the peloton. Huge crash in the peloton. Alexei Lutsenko, Peter Sagan, and Julien Alaphilippe have crashed. They will come back in the 1st group, but it is the 1st huge event of this race. Yeah, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. But never a good thing. As I always say, it's never a good thing to crash in a stage. We are 94k away from the end of this World Championship to crown a brandly new world champion, unless Schachmann defends his title, obviously, or someone that's already won it wins it again. But apart from those situations, we should have a world champion at the end of this day. I don't know what happened here, but Mats Pedersen decided to wait. Oh, wait, what? I'm really confused here. Who are they waiting for? Magnus Cort Nielsen? Matt Pedersen, the former world champion, decided to make himself drop to go and help Magnus Cort Nielsen when they're basically similar riders here. That's quite odd. Stefan Kung also at the back here alongside Fabian Lienhardt. I don't know why. I don't know if... I mean, I'm gonna guess Stefan Kung was helping Fabian Lienhardt, but Fabian Lienhardt appears to be somewhat dead. However, the main one, Giacomo Nizzolo, the European champion, has been dropped. And that's not something I expected to see, at least not this early on. We don't have long left, and well, the aim is simple. We're gonna have one more climb, one more Solomon Hill. I know I said Solomon Hill early on, right? NBA jokes and that. But we're gonna have one more climb to try and drop the rest of the peloton, because there's some very fast guys here, as Victor... Nope. No, that's once again the Victor Belgian meme. Yves Lampard has attacked with Bob Jungels, the two riders from Deceuninck Quick-Step making a move, but Owendel is being very vigilant here, trying to come back on both the rider from Luxembourg and the rider from Belgium. We've got Ethan Hayter in the wheel just in case. Sam Bennett directly in our wheels. He knows that Williams Martini is the team to fear here on these roads. Come on, Owendel starts Salmon Hill at an impressive rate, as we'll have the time trial world champion right next in his wheel. Owendel blocks Thomas Pitcock for good measure. Love that from you. Alright, come on. This is where we need to create some damage. Oh, Ethan cannot follow. I love that from you, Ethan. I love that from you. Alright, there goes Gegenhardt. Ullebe will take the wheel of Thomas Pitcock. This might be one of my whammest masterclasses in my life. It might just be a 1, 2, 3 because I was pacing. Come on. Alright, Ullebe and Gegenhardt will be pacing for the remaining 7 kilometers. And I'm most likely going to give the win to Tom Pitcock here. Germany's pacing, but not enough. Germany's pacing, but not enough. The lads led by Tim Soski clearly showing a lack of management skills here, because that's just not how the race is meant to be played out. Dylan Tuns trying to do something, but the gap is now nearly a minute in favor of them 3 Brits. What a performance! I mean, it's coming home, isn't it? It just is. It's gonna be coming home. 3 kilometers left. Theo Gegenhardt, Tom Pitcock, Hans Ullebe for an impressive 1, 2, 3, not only for Britain, but for Williams Martini Cycling here in the streets of Bergen. We're gonna gift the win to Tom Pitcock. Sprint with everyone else. What a performance from the boys today. 1, 2, 3 for Williams Martini, 1, 2, 3 for Britain, as Bob Jungels will be beaten by Alexei Lutsenko for 4th position. Caleb Ewan comes home in 5th place. What a race that was today. Absolutely world-class tactics from the lads. Come on! Well, I mean, we've done well. We've done very well. I mean, the aim always was to drop people in the Salmon Hill. I did not expect to win this easily. I'm not going to lie to you. I think the great things that worked in my favor, which I hadn't planned, was Ethan Hayter just like having every sprinter in his wheel and him being dropped by Gegenhardt, and Sam Bennett couldn't really make the jump either to come back on our guys. So it just like allowed us to get a sizable lead at the summit of Salmon Hill. And then, yeah, Ullebe pacing a lot with Theo Gegenhardt to make it a 1, 2, 3 with Tom Pitcock, the 23-year-old. Both world champions are 23. Both riders are British. Both riders are with Williams Martini. What more can you ask from them? Well, I think that was a successful episode. As I said, quite a short one. The next one will have Lombardia and Guangxi, and then we'll have an epilogue of the career mode, the final episode of Williams Martini. Then we'll have a little break, as I said, for the next career mode. I'll probably put a poll on YouTube on the community tab, so if you see it, please do vote for it. it will be for the next team in the career mode. I'm already taking suggestions, so please let me know in the comments which teams you guys would want me to do in career mode. I'm going for the World Tour team with the 21 database and a team that I haven't done yet. So Bahrain and DSM are out of the running. Sorry to all of you Chunkai Feng lovers, but once again, right, he's not coming back. As I said though, this is going to be the end of the episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave a like down below. That would mean the world to me. And I'll see you in the very near future for the penultimate racing episode of Williams Martini Cycling, a redemption ride. My name has been Blackwall. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. Have a great one, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and die. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.